Assalamu alaikum 7th class students, D2 maths, exercise number 1D, question number 6 today. Students, let's have a look on question number 6. Given that t is inversely proportional to s cube, copy and complete the table. Complete table is not given, just few values of s. These are the s values and these are t values. Students, few questions you have done with this method in previous exercises, so you can understand it easily. These are s values and these are t values. Few s values are given, few are missed, and few t values are given and few are missed. So by using the t values we can find s values, and by using s values we can find the missed t values. Now first of all we will check that what is the relation between t and s, because t and s are here variables, so they have given us inversely proportional to s cube. It means relation is inverse. So the relation between s and t is inverse. So we will write t is inversely proportional to s cube. S cube. So we will remove the sign by placing the constant t is equal to k by s cube. It is first equation we have. Now we have to find the value of k by placing t and s values. So we will check in table where both t and s values are present. We will use those two blocks. You see here, just s value is given, t is not there, s is there, t is not there, s is here, t is here, s is not there, t is here, s is not. But in this block both values are given, so we can use these both values to find the value of constant. So we will write that when s is equal to 1 and t is equal to 80. Placing the values in this equation, t value is 80 and k value we have to find, s value is 1. It means 80 is equal to k by 1. We have to find the value of k, so there is no any denominator. We will cross multiply. K is equal to 80. We got the value of k. Now move towards the value of s or t. First of all, we will use any value of s or t and we can find the other values required, which are required. Now we have to find the equation as well by placing the value of k here, that will connect t and s. Then t is equal to 80 by s cube. It's our general equation. Now students, we will use t value and find s value. T value is 0.08. And what we have to find? S. We have to find s. So we will place these values here in this equation. 0.08 is equal to 80 by s cube. We want to find the value of s cube, so cross multiplying. We'll cross multiply it. 0.08 s cube is equal to 81 times 80. Now students, on point we will remove the point by placing 1, and after point there are 2 digits, that's why we will place 2 zeros to remove this point, and this will be 8 by 100. Which means we will divide 8 by 100 because we don't need. So we can, two methods are there. We will divide 8 by 100 and get the answer, and the other method is we will multiply 100 by 8 on both sides to remove this one. Multiplied by 100 by 8. 8 will be cut with 8 and 100 will be cut with 100. We will divide it now. 2 4 times 50. 2 2 times 25. 40. S cube is equal to 40 into 25. So we got 1000. Yes, we got 1000 now. After that we have to remove the cube as well. So we will cube root, take cube root on both sides. So taking cube root on both sides, it's cube root, cancelled. And what is the cube of 1000, students? You know, it's 10 cube. 10 power 3. Both will be cancelled. In this way we got the value of S is equal to 10. What value we got? 10 by placing the value of, when we place the value of t is equal to 0.08, it's mean when we put 0.08 we got S value is equal to 10. So we will place 10 here. Now students, next value we will take 0.01 of t and find the S. Now we have to place the value of t in that equation, in general equation number 2, and then we can find the value of S. T value is 0.01 is equal to 80 by S cube. Cross multiplying, 0.01 S cube is equal to 80. Basically we want to find the value of S cube, so this point will be removed by 100. So it's mean 1 by 100. We will multiply on both sides by 100 to remove this 100. This is cancelled. S cube is equal to, it's 8000. Now students, it's 8000. As you know, 8 is the cube of 2. So by this 2 we can get guess that taking cube on both sides. Taking cube root, we have taken cube root. So its cube root, its cube will be, this will be cancelled. So S is equal to, its cube will be 20 part 3. Which means this will also be cancelled. So S value we got 20. S is equal to 20 when we put t is equal to 0.01. So we will place this value here, 20. Now students, we have to find the value of t by using S values. There is 2. Now when S is equal to 2, t we have to find by placing the values in the same equation. We will place value now of S. S is 2 cube. T is equal to 80 by 8. Which means 2 4 times 40, 20, 10. So t is equal to 10. Directly 10 times 10, or gradually you can also find step by step the value of t. So when we place the value of S is equal to 2, we got value of t is equal to 10. So we will place this value in table now, that is 10. When s is equal to 4 and t, we have to find the last value. When s is equal to 4 and t, we have to find. Placing the same values in the same equation is equal to 80 by 4 cube 4 16 and 16 64. We will divide now. 2 3 times 2 2 times 40 16 20 10 8 4 5. Now it's 5 and 4. 4 1 times 4 1.0. 4 2 times 8 2. 0 and 4 5 times is 20. So t is equal to 1.25 when we put s is equal to 4. Found this value, we will place this value in table now. S is equal to 4 and t is equal to 1.25. So students, this is the question number 6 of 1D. 1D today which we have done. So it is very easy question. You have to solve this question frequently and do on your registers, because you have already done such type of a lot of questions. So it's easy to understand how to fill the table by using few values and by to find out the missed values. Students, today's question is just this one. Next lecture, inshallah, I will start question number 7 and 8. One message for the parents. We are going to conduct the assessments. We are going to start assessments for the whole school, means pre-nursery to 10th class. And the students will get copies, hard form assessment from the office. And they will attempt at home honestly in the guidance of parents, in the presence of parents. Parents will be 100% responsible for their assessments. So after that, after solving the assessments according to the given schedule, they will submit their assessments in school office. After that, the assessments will be checked. Students, one thing more, if the school will be opened, sudden exams will be taken from the students. Sudden exams without informing. So we will check that if there will be contrast between assessments and exams, we will just consider the exams result, not assessments. So whether the students will be failure in exams, we will get them fail. So kindly focus on your assessments. It's very important and very compulsory to conduct at home with honesty. Parents, please, in your guideline, in your presence, ask the students, ask your kids, ask your children to conduct the assessment. You are responsible for that. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.